second. So did you get them from Alexander Graham Bell? Like, did you just call him up and be like, Mary had a little lamb. Can I borrow your headphones, bitch?
I would have telegraphed him.
That honestly might sound better. The auto
better than everything else you said. The thing I'm most disappointed about with this Thursday night game is the fact that the Bills didn't wear their red uniform, so we missed out on the Christmas Bowl. Of the Jets wearing their.
You're right.
Last year they did the Christmas Bowl.
Well, that's silly.
That was the cool part color versus Thursday.
What time of year did they do it, though? Did they do it, like, now?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I mean, that's true, but...
My question this entire season has been, does anyone care about the Thursday night game?
Roger Goodell.
Last week's was horrible with the Ravens and Dolphins, but like there was that 49ers LA Rams one early in the year where it was like 50-49, and it was crazy. Kirk Cousins was out, or not Kirk Cousins, Brian Hoyer was out there slinging the rock.
Obviously, some people cared about the Patriots-Chiefs game, number one, but...
Right, but that was just cool.
Hoyer's in New England now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Sullivan?
That he's in New England?
Yeah, Brian Hoyer signed with New England. He's now a backup in yet another place.
He's no Garoppolo, number one. Garoppolo is Brady, number two.
He's worth 4 first-round picks. And that was the Browns' first mistake.
Where has Hoyer been in the last 4 years? Fucking Cleveland, Houston.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bears.
Then,
the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh,
San
yeah.
Francisco. And then now back in New England.
What's fucked up is that he started all these other places other than New England, I think.
Right.
Sullivan, there was a moment there where your headphones like came into the 21st century and you could like hear you normally, and then it just went back to normal. Like right there, it sounds fine. This is unbelievable. Keep your head in that position. You got to just
you can only cast in that position, dude.
I won't move. Don't worry.
Sound great.
It's a casting couch.
You're like at 70% right now, which is better.
It does not suck.
Sullivan, are you just making noises to test your mic now?
Yeah.
It's part of it, yeah.
Talking to the mic, Sullivan.
I don't know fucking where the mic is. Is it left ear? Is it right ear? Is it?
He doesn't know.
Nobody knows.
If you play your cards right, you might be able to stay alive long enough to ride on the Titanic. You just got to make it, dude. Avoid dysentery. I'm just telling you how to survive the turn of the 7th century, man. The turn of the 20th century.
Am I a Jack or a Rose?
You're definitely a Rose.
You are definitely going to lay all up on that broken piece of wood that has room for 2 people by yourself.
For sure.
Totally a mess. It was a door. The buoyancy.
Did you guys like that movie? What were your thoughts on Titanic?
Oh, I actually really dig Titanic.
Loved it. Whoa, that's strong. Yeah, it was good. It was a sensation when it came out. Probably more so than Avatar was. Avatar was cool like an IMAX and 3D. It's not that good of a movie by itself, though.
No, Titanic was a much better movie.
Oh, shit. That was Cameron, too. That's why you're saying that. Okay.
Yeah, they were putting pieces
Sullivan, dude, is breaking his mind. So if DiCaprio didn't play Jack, they were going to have Matthew McConaughey do it. That was the backup plan.
Holy shit. That would have been the best movie of all time. You probably just stopped making movies after that.
That's the best thing about high school girls,
bro.
bro.
Vancouver is the dead.
That's the best thing about girls on the Titanic, Rose. You're the last one.
just all Matthew McConaughey's lines that he's never said in Titanic. Murph!
Dude, yeah,
talking to Michael Caine. Interstellar was crazy because Michael Caine was like a bad guy. He was of dubious morals. But was he? He was a complex character, but he was a bad guy for that movie. I love that movie.
Was he though? Yeah.
So many stars and shit.
Did you watch it twice? You watched it twice.
I've watched it so many times. I've seen it more. Like I saw it. Yeah, I've seen it multiple times. That movie's so good. Murph, dude, what a good name. I should have named my dog Murph. Nora, we're renaming you.
We're calling an audible. Hey, I have a question. Back to Leonardo DiCaprio. what's your favorite Leonardo DiCaprio? Like, which character of all the DiCaprios?
Jordan Belfort. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's 100% Jordan Belfort. It's
Is
the
there
only
any other answer.
No.
You might be able
what
to
are the
say,
options?
I mean, he was pretty good in
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? He goes full R word in that movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's that one where he's like a disgruntled teenager in Chicago or New York or something?
The Great
Basketball
Gatsby?
Diaries?
The Basketball Diaries.
You're right.
That was a good.
Basketball Diaries was
legit good. Yeah.
Dude, did you forget about the Aviator when he was Howard Hughes? He had OCD or whatever.
That was good. Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can, where he's with Tom Hanks, where he's the dude that's committing check fraud.
Yeah. All you need is a typewriter, dude. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Right, dude. Exactly. That's pretty cool. Oh man. So yeah, this Thursday night game isn't really doing it for me, but that's all right. I just am missing out on the Christmas Bowl.
How's Tyrod doing? Not well. Shit.
Okay.
Can we just have a moment of appreciation for What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Johnny Depp. That was probably Johnny Depp's like peak.
Oh my god.
That's peak Johnny Depp.
Look at that.
Is like, I think he's broke now. He went from buying $50,000 of wine a day to just like not making any good movies. He hasn't made a good movie in over a decade.
And he's like divorced from Kerr.
Who is he married to?
He was married to a fucking hot girl 20 years younger than him.
Nice.
Oh, also,
like the move.
Dude, there's so many revelations going on in the entertainment world right now. You never know who's going to come out as gay or bisexual and then say they're going to rehab. It's great.
Johnny Depp will come out as some fourth category.
Right, he's a Z, dude. He's a Zy.
Zer.
Little do you know, he is Xerxes.
But we're not transphobic on this podcast.
Tell me about football, Joe.
Tell me. Are we talking? You talking about the trade that went down in our league this week?
Well, that could be one of many potential trades.
Oh, are you making moves now too?
He's been talking to Chen all night, which has been really interesting.
If you want,
honestly, here's what I think's happening, Joe. I think Chen is like throwing all kinds of picks. He's throwing all kinds of picks at Sullivan. He's offered him the world. He's going to try to get Leonard Fournette, and then Sullivan is going to accept. And no matter what, if Chen could give Sullivan all his team and all his picks, and if he trades Leonard Fournette, that is the single worst move that has ever happened in the history of this league. You can't get worse than that.
He offered me second round, and I told him maybe for first round, to which he said yes instantly. And I'm only saying this because he won't watch it until after the fact. But
right.
So, and he said Fournette for one and a keeper. So we'll see who the keeper is. I don't fucking know yet.
Interesting.
So
Jordan Howard, maybe he'll try to sling you Jordan Howard.
Because before finesse,
it's all about Tariq, man. It's all about Tariq.
Can I give you I'm going to give you the analysis on Fournette. So he is probably top 3 dynasty ranked running backs. The only thing that's holding him back, maybe 4
is Blake Bortles,
Hunt, Bell, Le'Veon, and David Johnson. David Bortles holding him back. Another thing that's holding him back is he is a non-pass catching back in a pass catching back league. That's that's the real thing. But he's still like Adrian Peterson. He's just getting yak.
Matters more in PPR.
Right.
It does. But
You're
still,
right,
look at Chris Thompson. He's the 8th running back. It has averages 4 carries a game. It's not the same NFL it was 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, nothing.
Unless you're playing for Dallas.
Gets hurt now.
Right. Man, so I saw an update that said Zeke's lawyers said he has no chance of overturning but that was for the protest to play while the appeal was going on, so they could still appeal it and win.
Right, but he's suspended now.
He is suspended now, but a court could come out and say that suspension can't hold. All it was is there's an appeal going on. Who knows how fucking long the appeal takes? Remember the Tom Brady debacle? He was suspended that he wasn't. He did he served that suspension a year and a half after the fact.
Correct.
You're right.
So why the Ezekiel Elliott thing is relevant to our league is we had one of the biggest trades, I would say, in league history.
A blockbuster.
Oh, The Armin?
What?
What
For
are you
the pick that got him.
No,
No.
we're talking about more recent.
We're talking about my trade this week.
Oh.
Are you even aware of this,
Go
Sullivan?
on.
Do you even know?
Yeah. Well, no, but you remember how you got him, right? You haven't forgotten.
I know. I traded a first and second round pick to move up
For
to get
Edelman?
Ezekiel
For Edelman?
Elliott.
Right?
No, for Elliott.
No, but what did you give him?
Sullivan, this is some of the worst podcasting of all time, but I'm totally in. I'm totally bought in.
How did you get that first round pick?
No, so I was pick 3 and Armand was pick 1, so I traded my first and second round pick to move up to take Ezekiel Elliott. To which now,
Yep.
2 days ago, I was in full-fledged panic about trading Ezekiel Elliott because of the suspension. And I traded Ezekiel Elliott to Pelton along with my second-round pick. And Pelton gave me Alvin Kamara, an IR David Johnson, and his first and fourth-round pick. And then we also swapped quarterbacks, which was supposed to happen, but I forgot to include it in the original trade. So
Ooh.
It was a big trade. That's big players moving around. I don't think you can get more blockbuster than that, unless like someone gets trade rate for a big player, like Sullivan's about to when he gives Ched Fournette for anything. Like the only thing you trade Fournette for is like a David Johnson or a Ezekiel Elliott.
Le'Veon Bell,
that type.
I'm trying to work him for it, man.
Top flight. Who are you gonna get from Chen? You gonna get Kareem Hunt? Because that doesn't make any sense. Why would he give that up?
I told Chen to call him. So towards the end of the call, we'll do a live trade session.
Oh Jesus, that'll be good. That'll be good. Good for the podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yo, so is Josh McCown a cold-blooded savage?
Yeah, dude. I think he is.
So he got those superpowers because he never masturbates or watches porn.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
realistically, if I was him, I probably wouldn't watch porn either. There's no need.
Sullivan, I'm looking at your lineup right now, by the way. There's a 0% chance I would ever trade Leonard Fournette. Your running backs are complete garbage, other than Christian McCaffrey.
He's my keeper, and honestly, McCaffrey, I kind of hope he gets booted out of fucking Carolina because I think he would do a lot better anywhere else. I don't know.
Right, I totally agree with that. He
in PPR, he's actually half okay because he gets all the fucking receptions at just 2 fucking yards. But they need to send him.
Cam Newton's going to be a guy like an old pitcher in baseball that has to like relearn a repertoire once their fastball goes. Like Cam Newton doesn't run anymore. Like he can't. Like not that he can't, but he just it's too dangerous. He spent the first few years of his career just getting knocked around. Like he never shied away from contact, and you're seeing the after effects of that right now. He plays like an old man.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta stand in there.
So Sullivan, give us your assessment of me and Pelton's trade, because me and Pelton obviously both think we did an okay trade, or we wouldn't have done it. So what do you think?
Well, that is the nature of the trade in the first place. Man, I don't know. So Johnson, what was his fucking injury in the first place? Obviously season ender. So we're talking about
not necessarily, but yeah, I'm not playing him this year probably.
I don't foresee the Cardinals playing him. There's no reason to put him back out there. They're not
right.
Well, who? Whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I agree.
Sullivan, have they invented the Model T yet in your era?
Yeah.
Is my
Sullivan, how is the Industrial Revolution in the assembly line going for you?
Steamy. It's humid as fuck. You wouldn't even know.
Are you investing in industry, the Gilded Age? To industry.
Call me Carnegie. It's because I'm using the internet.
Call me Carnegie. I might have to now.
But
yeah, I might have to.
But I mean, you're trading one dead man for another dead man until next year, and who the fuck knows?
Zeke is not dead. That's the thing. David Johnson's more dead than Zeke.
Right, because Zeke can. Zeke can play the last game of the regular season and 2 playoff games.
Hello.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys should stay competitive, so it's not like he's hurt either. They won't shut him down. They're going to get what they paid for.
Did I get finessed? So did I get finessed here?
Yeah. No. I think it was a good trade.
No, I'm just kidding.
You won the trade because you got those picks, but not necessarily win because I clearly am going for it this year. Like
and Albert And Albert
Really?
Chen coming up in there and talking about how I'm trying to use my draft picks to get a stud rookie running back. Oh, just calling me out for my next year strategy.
Well, obviously.
Well, Pelton, you know what I want, but nobody else is that smart.
I mean, we'll see how it all.
Oh shit!
Out.
All
When
right.
is the trade deadline?
This
Next Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a hot trade update coming in hot. This is what Albert
breaking
proposed.
news.
Breaking news. This is kind of fucking weak. Fuck him. Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette, Jimmy Graham, and T.Y. the fucking shit Hilton for A.J. Green, Will Fuller, and Jerick McKinnon.
No, Fuller's value is really low.
Right. I like Jerick McKinnon and A.J. Green, but what do you get a pick with that too?
Not mentioned.
He's taking your 2 keepers, dude. I mean, he's giving you keepers back, but
well, who are you saying are my keepers?
Man, I would
T.Y. or
not.
Jimmy? Obviously Fournette, but
okay.
T.Y.
Let's break this down.
Until Andrew Luck. Moncrief stole a lot of thunder last year.
Sullivan, say that to me again. It's Fournette.
Fournette, Jimmy Graham, who had a hot week last time we played, and T.Y. For A.J. Green, Will Fuller, and Jerick McKinnon, who's currently isn't he dead right now?
No, he's devouring.
Only because what's his name? Mixon.
What? Delvin Cook. Try again.
Dalvin Cook, the other rookie. Fuck it. Yeah. I'm dependent on an injury. That's all I'm saying.
But Dalvin Cook's out for the year, so
Yeah, I mean, who knows what McKinnon's role is past this year? Like, you can never say that he's a keeper.
Right.
My point is I'm trading a keeper for net for that question mark.
Well, you're trading him for A.J. Green. That's the keeper you're getting in return.
Which, sure, he's a keeper, but who knows what's ever going on in Cincinnati? They might have a different coach next year. Not to say they will.
Right.
They could.
They'll never fire Marvin Lewis. Marvin Lewis is an iron rock that stands there, just getting them to 9-7 and barely a playoff berth.
I think you should restructure that trade. Take out AJ Green, take out Fournette, or leave AJ Green and come up with something else. Just don't get rid of Fournette. That'd be the worst thing you could do. He really wants Graham. I know that.
That's the thing. That's the only thing holding it together. That's what he wants.
I'm trying to think this through. It just doesn't add up though.
No. Sullivan,
if
I was you,
trade with me without Fournette.
Right. So if you really want to finesse Chen right now or get equal value, if I were you, I would give up. Fournette and Jimmy Graham. Fournette and Jimmy Graham, and you would have to get Jordan Howard, AJ Green, and a second or third round pick from him. That's what I would do.
That sounds better, but I just have a hard time.
Fournette, but if you're getting antsy to move him, I don't understand why you're moving him so hard.
Oh, I'm not. He's my only juice, man.
He really wants. I mean, the fact he's trying to get more running backs is insane. He's trying to stockpile running backs.
Yeah.
Hey, it works. It does work. Ask you, Pelton. You were the king of the RV.
Sullivan, move in though, and really, you got to focus on the fact that McKinnon doesn't have much value. Right
after
now,
this
I don't
year,
think, especially after this year.
Yeah.
And Will Fuller's value is
I don't even know what his
completely unknown.
Right, because who's going to throw him the ball? Tom Savage. That's the other thing that happened today, which we can get into in a minute.
But yeah.
But Deshaun Watson tears his ACL, and this is why Chen is in full-fledged panic mode, because he banked his season on Deshaun Watson being the second coming to Cam Newton, like that one year that Cam Newton was amazing.
Not a bad strategy.
He has no idea what to do. No, but he also lined his team with Houston players. So he was anticipating every week to start Deshaun Watson, Will Fuller, and DeAndre Hopkins. And now, what is even the value of DeAndre Hopkins or Will Fuller, and you don't have a quarterback? He doesn't even have a backup on his roster, which I can't say I do either. But
that's fine,
right? Starting to sound like a Patriots fan.
I mean, I think having backup quarterbacks is mad. Unless you have a bye coming up, I think it's not that big of a deal.
What I was getting at is there was a time
Right.
where you trusted Gronk, Brady, fucking Edelman, and Blount, and you would have done fine every fucking week. No more.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Wow,
either.
pal. Oh, okay. At least he didn't get the touchdown. I was like just firmly planted on my bench, Bilal Powell, ripping off a 60-yard run. Guys, this is the first week. This is the first week I'm about to lose as part of the Bills bandwagon. I've been on it since day one, but it's really hard to be a Bills fan.
That trade, Sullivan, I can't get over it, man. Shen wins that hard. Shen's
finessing you.
We're not even thinking about the fact that Hilton's value next year is so much higher, dude. Once Luck comes back, I think you could keep Hilton. In your situation,
Hilton's bad. He's a.
You need to scrap Fournette off there and just focus on trading him Graham because that's what he really wants.
Does he?
He is trying to finesse you. He is trying to finesse you. Shen, when you watch us, I'm sorry that we talk shit about your trade, but it's one of those citizen things where you got to.
Got Greg Olson on IR. I forgot about that.
All right. So enough about these proposed trades. If there's more updates, Sullivan, keep us informed. But let's do a quick mid-season recap.
Sure. Let me pull up the standings.
Yeah, I have them up. Do you want me to just roll?
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna get them on the screen though.
Okay, cool. We'll get them on there, and then I can just kind of read about them. So basically, we have 3 teams at 3-5, 2 teams at 4-4, and 3 teams at 3-5. So yeah, there's the parity in this league is awesome. That's what makes it cool. And if you look at the points scored, everyone is really pretty close except Tom.
Sullivan, we get it. You're drinking.
Horrible. Sullivan, do you like to party?
Are you?
Yeah. Love the party.
Does.
So Sullivan's first in points scored, but
no,
he's second. Bookman is first.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I lost last week.
But like me,
loud. Fuck.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely last in that category. Nobody scores points when they play me.
This is the hot team right here.
Yeah. Pelton's on the win streak. He's on a heater.
Yeah.
Sullivan, you are the opposite. You are on a 3-game losing streak. You are
gross.
I had a shit week and then injury Fournette week and then a bye week. It's been rough.
That sounds like fucking excuses.
Yo, hey, I'm gonna win this week. I feel confident. Got my boy back.
All right, man.
Despite the Patriots being on bye, got this.
All right, wait, who you got this week? Who you playing?
Bookman, but he's suffering bye week. But his suffrage is worse than the women's in the 20s. It's like he's got nothing.
Oh, you would know.
You would know, Sullivan. You're around during that time with your stupid headphones.
Appreciate my references, man. But he's got a shittier bye week than I do. No doubt about that.
What's the line here? What was our line? You were projected to win by 10, but I mean, man, you need Fournette on your team. That's all I gotta say.
No shit. So yeah, I struggled without him for a week, and then a bye week.
Getting rid of him in no way will that make your team better. I don't care what you get in return, a wide receiver.
No shit. I told Chen, don't tell him. I need consistency, brah. Just give me those 8, 9, 10 point a week dudes.
Dude, I would go Mike Evans for Fournette, a package with that.
I would take Mike Evans. I'm playing fucking
I think we're on to something here.
I'm trusting Winston will play this week. That's
Dude, you're going to let Pelton have the 4 best running backs in fantasy? Are you really about to let Pelton finesse you?
He's not going to get that. How's he going to work? Is he going to work his way into that?
Dude, Sullivan, I'm awesome at trades. I read The Art of the Deal when I was like 6. I got this.
Donald Trump philosophy is just flowing through his veins.
It's all about firm handshakes and hairspray.
So with the standings, Pelton, we can start with you on this. Who is your first half of the fantasy season MVP?
It was Chen until like 2 hours ago.
No, well, it's a player.
Player?
It's not. Not an owner.
Okay. Crap, dude. Joe, go first.
Okay, mine's pretty simple, and honestly, it's DeAndre Hopkins, a player that I owned last year and just didn't think was going to have that great of a year. And for those first 8 games, he was wide receiver 1. Last week had a huge week, so I think people who draft, I think you got the best value for him. What'd you get him in maybe the 4th round or 5th round, maybe, depending on the league. That's my MVP for the first half of the season.
All right. I mean, this is going to sound like I'm sucking my team off, but I mean, Alex Smith, man, he's the #1 quarterback in the league. I mean, it helps that Rodgers is around. But where was Alex Smith getting drafted?
Was he getting drafted? No.
The average draft position of Alex Smith, the #1 leader, #1 scorer in fantasy this year, was 192. Among quarterbacks, 22.
In a 16-team league with 16 players, so he was going undrafted, or 10-team league.
Yep.
10-team league, 16 rounds. He was going undrafted.
Yep.
No, definitely Pelton. I mean, it sounds like a homer pick for you, but it really is, and he's continuing to do it. Even on weeks he's down, he's like 15 to 17 points. He's not really dipping down into the single digits, so that's big when it comes to quarterbacks.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sullivan.
So, and he gets and he runs out of some stuff here or there too. More rushing than you get credit for.
He knows what he's doing. He's the ultimate game manager.
So, for sure. I just watched a snap get snapped between Tyrod Taylor's legs when he was under center. The center definitely thought he was in shotgun and just rifles it between his legs. Right to LaShawn McCoy.
Oh shit, that's bad.
Sullivan, who you got as okay.
We're up to Hopkins, is all I'm saying. Fuller, fuck that. No. Hopkins, yeah.
All right, we have 2 of the same. We don't have to mix it up.
We're making progress, but I'm telling him I still don't trust him because Tom Savage he's a backup. He's a backup
that's going to be. So I was looking into it because Chet and I were talking about Will Fuller, and he's trying to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. He's acting like Will Fuller's still God gift to quarterback. 1, he's wide receiver 2 on that team. I understand he puts up a lot of points, but go back for when Deshaun Watson wasn't in there. Hopkins wasn't, or Fuller wasn't around to take snaps, take targets. Hopkins got 11, 7, 7.5, 7.5 the first 3 games. That's not enough action to go around. Like, they're going to run completely different defensive looks against that team.
Oh, for sure. I totally agree. And they're going to stack the box. Like Bookman was saying, Lamar Miller's value goes up. I disagree. I think it goes down. My opinion.
Or they might want to just take out the wide receivers completely as much as they can and just let the front try to stop Miller. Let him get his. But, what do they say? You got to put up 35 to expect to win an NFL game? That's your target?
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're going to ever do
that. So then once you're down, you can't run the ball anymore.
Once upon a time, we thought DeAndre Hopkins was quarterback proof, but I don't know if that's still the case.
Yeah. Brock Osweiler ruined it for everyone. But Sullivan, who is your MVP?
We can talk about that.
I know,
but
that's not good.
Who's my MVP this year?
It doesn't have to be on your team. No, it's. I picked someone on Chen's team. Do you have a fantasy MVP?
Ooh.
Or
I'm trying to think of who's upset me the most this year. That's hard to say. Man, I could tell you my not MVP, but
well, that's coming up next, but
we
talked about this in the pre-show meeting.
I would say Fournette. Just he hasn't had that. He's consistently been in the teams every game that he's played, and that's pleased me for a fucking rookie. It's no Zeke numbers because he was going off his freshman year, but that's got to be it for me. But I'm biased.
That's fine. That's fine. I just didn't think anyone on my team was the MVP, so I didn't pick him. If someone on my team I thought was
MVP,
MVP, I wouldn't pick them.
Yeah.
It's cool. You don't have to answer. All right, Sullivan. Well, you said that you had an idea for biggest bust of the league. So
Fucking
bust.
Steven Gostkowski. Kickers never get enough love in the first place, but fuck him. Oh.
That's some anger.
That's what you're going to choose to be angry about is Steven Gostkowski.
The Pats have managed to pull out some shit victories, more than they should, but it has been with no help from him. He's missed so many from 30-plus. It's not even fucking funny. He's like 8 for 14 or something like that from the year. He's shooting 500. Damn near it. Not counting extra points.
You probably signed Roberto. You'll probably sign Aguayo. I'm sure he's still out there getting the yips.
Is he even on a team?
I don't think so.
Exactly. Yeah. So, man, you're a tier 1 kicker. I draft you not early, just sooner than necessary, and you fucking do this shit. Not cool. Non-MVP.
All right, man.
And MVP.
Sullivan talking kickers, and that was talking soccer.
Is it my turn?
Can I go?
Oh yeah, go for it. I think I know what you're gonna say.
My answer, I think that there's a better answer, but I think it's your answer, so I'm not going to steal it. But my answer is so I'm going to go with mine is Terrell Pryor. Oh my gosh.
I was thinking what you were thinking, what I was thinking.
Right, yeah. Terrell Pryor is complete trash. The dude didn't even get on the field last week.
Mm-hmm.
This is something you don't say very often.
Over him.
He was better at the Browns.
Grant. He was better with the Browns. He got all cocky, and he's in D.C. now, probably living it up and partying. Like, Cleveland was no good for him, And yeah, Terrell Pryor, my first-round pick after keepers, so it's a fourth-round pick. But still, damn, I took him over DeAndre Hopkins. That's all I'm saying.
My turn?
Yeah.
So I don't know who I'm going to quite say here. I got kind of a tie. I'll hit you with two real quick. DeMarco Murray comes to mind. He was a keeper in a lot of leagues. A lot of he's a top tier running back, or people thought he would be. Not the case. I mean, they're kind of in shambles there in Tennessee. Another honorable mention, Ty Montgomery. Also.
Oh yeah. Well, that's more mainly for him though. He lost his job to someone. The other one I was going to say, Pelton, was Amari Cooper. Other than that 1 week.
Yeah, I just block him out of my mind. I don't even think about it.
Yeah,
he has.
How has Hundley fucked over Green Bay?
Hard.
100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Aaron Jones is the only person that's startable consistently on the team. I mean, you have to start Jordy Nelson probably because of where you drafted him, but
it's kind of crazy because Hundley was really, really hyped coming out of college. At least when he was in college, like his sophomore and junior years, he was like God's quarterback position. Senior year kind of tailed off a little bit, but
and then he got drafted in the 5th round.
Right? Yeah. He was as hyped as Luck. He was as hyped as LA Rams guy. What's
Goff?
his name? Goff Wentz. He was as hyped as all those guys.
Yep. Agreed.
Craziness.
Alrighty. So, Pelton, we'll let you start this one. I think I have the same answer as you probably, but who's the biggest free agent pickup of the season?
Kareem Hunt. Oh, he was drafted, wasn't he? Sorry.
Okay. He's another one for MVP, though, if we were talking about it.
Was Tariq drafted?
No. But he's trailed off, man, in my opinion. I have two that are very easy.
Wait,
really?
You're saying Tariq trailed off?
Cohen?
Tyreek Hill.
Oh. Yeah, he's talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tariq Cohen. My bad. Because Tyreek Hill was also drafted.
Whose name?
Okay, well, I'll go. Because nobody else is saying much about it. Chris Thompson.
Yeah,
free agent
100%.
pickup of the year.
Good job, Pelton.
Yeah, sexy. Yeah. So that's my free agent pickup of the year.
Was Kareem Hunt seriously not
he-
drafted?
No, he was drafted.
Really?
He was undrafted decently high because Spencer Ware blew his ACL like 3 days before our draft. So all of us knew that Kareem Hunt was going to get all the tick. We just didn't know he was going to be this good. I thought it'd be like a top 15 back, not number 1.
Yep.
Sullivan, I think the Wright brothers are trying to fire up the first airplane in the background of your apartment because goddamn, dude, it's like whirring right now. Are you in Kitty Hawk? I think a player that isn't so hot right now, but consider he was from waivers, is doing pretty damn good. Is Chris Hogan.
Oh yeah,
started out as
I agree.
Yeah.
Mostly due to injuries.
And the only
though, but
right, injuries is the big thing with him. The other one, Sullivan, you have one that comes to mind, someone that's picked up off of waivers?
Not off of waivers, but talking about Patriots wide receivers, yeah.
Sullivan.
Talk about that all day.
Go, Sullivan, do the bit. We're in a bit right now. Do the bit.
Yeah,
Patriots wide receivers? Oh my God.
The other one is easy, and it's unfortunately Deshaun Watson. For the first half of the year, he was fired. Nobody drafted him.
So that's the thing. That was
starting
what I was gonna say as of 4 hours ago, and then oh wait, his ACLs were cursed from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah,
just a guy. It's so funny though. Jensen's physical pain right now. He is literally
so raw right now.
Literally suck you off to get a trade. He'll suck you off right now, dude. He'll drive to your house and suck you off.
I feel pretty sucked right now, honestly.
You should try to be like, dude, I'll trade you for that, but you got to come suck me off and just see if he thinks about it.
I'll just send him that.
Yeah, see what the man says.
Me off for 4 minutes.
Suck me off, SMO, baby. You got to suck me off.
Got to suck me off for Fournette. That's backwards, but you know it.
Fantastic.
Nobody got sucked up in here. I got sucked off in here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's got a wild thing going on right now. We're past the midpoint. The standings are nuts. Everybody's close. You're trending. Tom is at the fucking bottom of the barrel.
But still has 3 wins. But he hasn't won in 5 weeks.
We need to get a live update look at Tom Sable's fantasy team.
Oh, is it going to be?
Google knows I have a dog. Fuck
what
that.
happened to you're looking at Tom right now. What happened to Kiesel? Because super relevant every single year the leagues existed, winner 1 year.
The first year. When the management was less important, when looking forward wasn't. Who did he have? Did he have Sean McCoy?
And Jamal Charles that year, where they were the number 1 and 2 running backs.
Jamal who? Yeah, he did.
So,
that'll do it.
Yeah. Also, Kiesel will refuse to make trades. So when Aaron Rodgers went down, I hit up Kiesel and was like, "Yo, you have Dak Prescott and Cam Newton. Like, they're pretty comparable. Are you interested in moving either of them?" And he's like, "Yeah, for sure. Let me look." And he's like, "I need a wide receiver." I'm like, "Okay, like mine aren't that great, but maybe I can package some players together for you." He goes, "No, the only one I'm interested in is Antonio Brown."
Wow.
And I'm like,
yo, here's a hot take, and this might not be exactly the case. Kiesel should move LaShawn McCoy for picks because he's getting closer and closer to not being a keeper. I've said that for 3 years, but it's
right.
His shelf life is getting there, man.
I would definitely move him for picks because you can still. I mean, oh man, his team is so void of keeper running backs, though.
Yeah, or combine a couple players into a keeper.
Also, can he change his team name?
No, it's not possible. It's been that for like 3 years.
That was from like week 10, like a year ago. Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Like he could combine Dez, and like Forte into. Not necessarily.
Or one of his quarterbacks.
Garcon's out for the year now.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But no, couldn't he? Dude, I was willing to give him some at least valuable parts for one of his quarterbacks, and he's just like, no. Tom is
Tom-
starting Derek Carr. Oh
Tom
my
is
gosh,
already
this team
accepting
is
that he's going to
shambles.
be the snail. So let's.
Yeah. So start dreaming up the punishments.
Oh yeah.
Why is he accepting that role? There's plenty who.
Because
could.
his
I steer
team
myself,
is
but,
garbage, dude.
yeah.
Sullivan, his only good player is Michael Crabtree, who just has boom weeks.
Lobster bush.
Lobster bush,
It's a Crabtree.
crustacean strap. Aaron Jones is pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's.
Mhm.
But he's gonna have to keep him. That's the thing, dude. It's like, what are you doing?
All right, so
No, he'll keep in my. He does have Juju Smith-Schuster, who could be really good.
Could be.
I've got the matchups pulled up for this Sunday, Monday. Are there any
All right,
games
Pelton,
standing out
flash
to
us.
you where someone's gonna fucking take advantage of the matchup? There's a few sticking out to me, like Broncos Eagles. I feel like the Eagles have a chance to fucking.
Oh, you mean the NFL scoreboard? Okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, not between us. Because the Broncos. Oh,
The Broncos are going to get their graves danced on because they have to go east. If it was in Denver, I would say that the Broncos have a really good chance to win.
With
the
a backup,
Patriots are coming
but-
out
Osweiler at the helm?
weeks, but-
Yeah.
It's really a question of over under 3. How many picks is Osweiler going to throw?
If it was, I'd do over 2.5. I'd do under 3.
Osweiler's like really tall, so he can see down the field over those linemen real easy to the defensive players that he's just going to throw it to.
Correct. Correct. Dude, the Chiefs Cowboys is really the big one that I see there. All these other games are kind of trash.
Is that a trap game?
Not as a beatdown though. No, that's a good game,
It will be.
right?
Oh, Lions are back on what a bad Monday night matchup. A bad Packers.
Well,
Taylor Decker might be coming back for the Lions soon, though. That'll kind of change their scene on offense a little bit.
well, that would probably be good.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game.
So, a little bit of background, speaking of trades. So, Pelton and Sullivan, what were you going to say?
No, I was just saying the only other game this week jumping out to me was Panthers Falcons. It's either going to be a chance for fucking Cam Newton to do some shit and outscore them because the Falcons, at least after the Patriots' performance last week, hooked.
The Falcons won last week, though. They beat the Jets. They righted their ship a little bit.
It's either going to be a shootout or nothing. That's the only one I'm looking forward to.
For sure.
It's also Patriots
sure.
bye week, so I don't give a shit.
All right. So, speaking of looking ahead, would you guys like to do some predictions here? So, Pelton, throw up the stand.
I have a thing
What up?
quick.
Yeah.
I got a thing.
You got the thing.
Yeah, hold on. This is what I was feeling when I heard Deshaun Watson got hurt.
I lost it.
That's how you were feeling, dude. I was so happy at work. Like, I feel horrible for Deshaun Watson, but the fact that Chen was being so smug about his Deshaun Watson pickup and how good all the Texans are and how Will Fuller's a god, and then all of a sudden he just
think
gets,
Will Fuller is the best wide receiver in the league, dude.
dude. He can't even run routes. He can only go deep, and it's amazing.
He's
Yeah,
selling
it is
high.
amazing.
But
that's the
It's-
the other side of a running quarterback. It opens up everything else.
he's the worst half of Deshaun. He's like Deshaun Jackson, but taller. He's like the better Deshaun Jackson. He just goes deep,
Cooler hair.
faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not in a gang.
What?
We lost our viewer. We had a viewer, but we lost it all. We had a viewer, but we smoked it all.
Smoked it all.
Damn it.
Ted Sullivan's real
So-
sad about that one viewer.
That one guy is probably Bookman or Tom or somebody.
Yeah, it's all right.
Disappoints me.
Hope you have a good night.
So what 4 teams, if you throw up our standings, Pelton, what 4 teams are going to make the playoffs if you had to pick right now?
Ooh.
We'll let
Okay,
Pelton
okay,
pick his
okay.
4, and then Sullivan and I will discuss. So, like, not all of us have to give our 4, but Pelton can pick his 4, and then we can discuss.
Who's 4 people are going to make the playoffs?
Fuck
Me, man, it's Bookman, Me Bookman. I think Joe's gonna get in there. Joe's got enough of a lead. It's gonna
I'll
help him
slide
out.
into the fourth
I think
spot.
he'll slide in, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fourth seed if I get anything.
Armand. Hot take.
Okay.
Hot take express. So, Sullivan, what beef do you have there?
My beef is that my last few weeks prior to my dominance beforehand has been hampered by the Fournette injury. And yeah, I'll admit it, my entire fucking scheme here is based on one player.
But you are second in points scored.
He's back. Exactly. Yeah, prior to last week I was number one.
Oh, Sullivan, you wanted me to say you? Is that what you were wanting?
That's what I was feeling for, yeah. I think there's
Were you feeling for it? Were you feeling for it?
There it is. Joe knows. Feeling's good. Don't fuck with him.
Sullivan, football wasn't even invented in the 1890s. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude, go play baseball with no mitts.
with those gloves that look like lobster claws.
You ever hear those old dudes talk about before gloves? And you're like, what?
Bookman says, I'm the viewer, and Sully needs a better mic.
Oh, Jen said, I said, suck me off for Fournette. Jen said, okay.
Yeah, for sure. He thinks you're joking. You got to make sure he knows you're serious.
Do I? Wait. Is follow through required? Wait. No. I'll just pressure him into it. We'll give him pressure.
Oh, yeah. So, in my opinion, as far as I think Pelton had it spot on. It's going to be me, Bookman, and him. If anything, I'm the one that's in the most danger out of that group. I think Bookman. And then I think that Sullivan's going to make it instead of Armand. And I think Chen with the Deshaun Watson injury. Right now, I just think that kills the value of Hopkins or Fuller. I mean, I don't really have any for that other than I think that Tom Savage stinks. And I think
the only advantage Savage has gone into it is he's been with the fucking Texans for like a couple of years at least, right? He's not Jacoby, whoever, showing up for a week of play, before he has to start. But I agree. I think any Houston receiver is fucked. Any Houston running back is looking a little better.
So Chen's trying. I'm real curious to see what Chen does at quarterback. He's obviously trying to trade for one because if he wasn't, he would have picked one up already.
Nice Josh Gordon pick up, Chen.
He does not have one on his roster. You're right. That's interesting.
What is this?
What
is this? We're looking at your face.
We're looking at a picture of you watching us on YouTube. This is
I got confused.
No, it's all good.
I heard Derrick Hay. Did you guys hear that? Where are you at? Where are you at? What am I hearing you on? In your home. Where? What are you on? Oh no! Go away. Are you on Discord, Derek? Yeah, I can.
I can see you talking to me on YouTube. Oh, I got another one.
Yeah, I'm also really interested to see. Oh, Sullivan, there you go. There's a headset with a microphone that probably works.
Doesn't work on the iPad, bro.
Oh, why? You can't plug it in?
No, USB only, man. iPad's got some jack shit.
Oh. Yikes. So yeah, that kind of took a turn off the deep end, but that's okay. We can still recover this. So
sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah, so yeah, I can tell. So if because Chen's 5-3, Chen might beat me this week, or he might not because of all these Houston players just taking the tank. So if I win this week, I feel really good about making the playoffs. If I don't win this week, I don't feel as good. But that being said, I feel a lot better with all of Houston's players injured.
This is that magic week where, it's way easier to come back from 3-5 than it is from 3-6. I feel like we're at the midpoint, factual. But
actually, last week was the official midpoint. We're now 1 game past the midpoint.
Really? Yeah. So
we played 14 weeks.
I mean, no one's worse than 3-5. No one's better than 5-3. That's a narrow gap.
There's definitely some momentum on these teams, though. Let's make no mistake.
We know it, Paulton. You're up. I'm down.
Oh, you're sliding.
I'm trending, dude. I'm trending.
You're trending in all the right directions.
Yeah.
I was so confused because I heard Derrick Hay on Discord, but my Discord wasn't up, so I was like, "What is going on here?" I was so confused. I wish Derrick could just join us right now, but it's not hooked up.
Right, all of a sudden Derrick Hay hops on our podcast and knows nothing about it.
Dude, I'll send him a link and see if he gets on. It might actually be fun.
For sure. Well, how do you feel about Albert Chen's team, Derek? I think he stinks.
I think he's garbage.
So Chen, as far as 6 hours ago, super downward turn, man. He's
just unfortunate. But there's nothing he could do. He was managing well, and the whole thing was there. It's just bad luck.
The question is, how much does the quarterback position matter? How much does the quarterback throw into Hopkins and Fuller?
That's the thing. If Chen just had Deshaun Watson, it doesn't hurt him as much. But the fact that he was relying on 3 players, essentially, that are wrapped up behind the talents of 1.
Yeah.
Hurts. Well, Orby Savage will come out and throw.
I've been dealing with T.Y. Hilton's shit for 3 years now. And early this season, he was doing great with fucking Jacoby. But this year, or the last couple of weeks at least, he sucked. You just never know. You could get a backup quarterback who's cocky and he's going to fucking chuck the ball, or you could get a backup quarterback who's going to be a cuck and hand it off to what's his name?
Guys, we have
hand it off to Matt Forte, who's
Albert Chen is watching the podcast. I don't know why he's not recording the podcast. It's kind of sketchy.
It's weird that he's watching it, not being involved because he's a host, but that's okay.
Derek said he doesn't have a webcam, so we might be just getting Derek. We're still working on it, trying to patch these things together.
How long have we been?
Dude, he can be part of our 3 for 3.
Cutoff's 11:30. I gotta be moving by then at the latest, probably before that. Oh, everybody! Big news! We have an outside guest joining us. We have Mr. Derrick Hay coming out of Columbus, Ohio.
Can you hear
me? Welcome, Derek.
Talking now?
Oh, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Derek, I was so confused. my Discord wasn't up at all.
I'm in your house.
Is Derek in my living room right now? I was like, shit! I didn't hear him come in.
I'm whispering sweet nothings into your ear.
Oh God, yes. Dude, I wish you had a picture of like Chen being sad. Every time you talked, it's just Chen crying.
Oh, can I set a picture? I'll set a picture. I'll figure it out.
Yes, please. All right, please do. This is crazy. So Derrick Hay is not in the league, but he's joining our podcast.
I'm in the other league that you're doing spectacular in.
Yeah, I am. I'm doing great in it. That's by far my worst league. Can't really say anything good about it. I'm just also not good at fantasy. Being not good at fantasy is very important. Albert Chen, being very jealous he's not on the podcast
right now. Just blowing
up the Facebook.
Yeah. Just crushing us. But yeah.
I got no input. I'm just
all right, let's rank some things. Let's do our 3 for 3.
We should do our 3 for 3. Well, now it's 4 for 3 because Derek here. Derek, just because you don't know what we're doing. Every week we rank 3 things, and this week we're doing our 3 favorite winter activities. So you just have to say your 3 favorite winter activities or favorite things about winter.
What?
You can go first. You can say all 3 of yours first if you'd like.
Snake draft, but
hibernation
priority.
Or we can do a snake draft.
I got nothing else. Additional masturbation.
So just like November, December, January, arguably February, and March. Enough.
Yo, Derek, what do you think about Sullivan sounding like he's from 1890 using Alexander Graham Bell's telephone?
Dude, I don't know. Dude, my microphone was like $12.
It's
amazing because first off, those Bluetooth headphones he's using probably cost at least $80 because look at him, he's got a brick background in his apartment, thinks he's cool. How's that mortgage going? Sullivan, you okay over there?
4.0.
Dude, your hands are something else, man. Why are they so wide? Throw it up. All right. Things I like about it getting cold. Sweater weather. I usually wear a quarter zip in this kind of thing, but I thought I'd give a crew neck a try. So here we are.
All right. So you do all three of yours?
No, we're snake drafted, man.
My favorite thing.
Theirs was masturbation times 3. So
okay, so those are all of his picks.
No, dude. I said hibernation. I had hibernation as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's always good. Extra naps in the winter. I feel that, Derek. I feel that.
Your white fat converts to black fat.
Right. One of my favorite things is the college football playoff. Winter bowl season. Yeah, it's a gamblers galore. The gamblers galore. Yeah.
You're right about that.
You can bet on Western Michigan versus Marshall and care. It's cool.
Sullivan, does Colorado get cold in the winter? Is that like asking, does a bear shit in the woods?
Yeah, it's pretty damn close. So I live a bunch of homeless people, and you know what happens? They go away. Number 1.
Well
Wait
said.
for number 2 and 3. Jesus Christ, you'll lose it.
Oh God, I don't even want to go. I just want my pick is whatever Sullivan says. That's great.
All those people leaving.
Things I like about when it gets cold out. I'm fat, so I sweat less. I sweat significantly less. My overall hygiene is improved in colder months.
My 2.5, no doubt.
Sullivan, so you got that window open. What happens next?
Oh, we can investigate, I guess.
I think we have to. Joe, while Sullivan's investigating, pick something. I don't know who's up. If Derek's up or what.
My other thing I like is winter beers because I'm basic and enjoy winter beers. So your
winter jacket, dude.
Beers, and yeah, they just make you feel warm inside because they're all spicy.
Is it? Oh wow.
There's less of them.
Ew. Yo, find a homeless dude. Say something to him. Invite him on the podcast. We're going live.
Maybe he has better headphones than you.
Fuck you, but seriously, it's too cold. They'll just eventually stop being cold.
Where do they go? Where do they go in the winter?
The lake, the river, the ditch.
What? They bury holes and hibernate like Derek?
Yeah, that's one of his favorite things. Maybe, I don't know.
Sullivan, your hair's looking good. Feel a little
What's his
hole in your hat. So we got 2 viewers right now.
Hat, Sullivan?
One might be my mom. It's hard to say. it's real hard to say.
Sullivan, is that the craftbeer.com hat?
Try again, bitch.
Oh no, it's Avery. Okay, one of the other hats you bought on that, or that we got on that trip.
Sullivan,
cool.
We get it. You like the party.
Yeah.
Whoa, Joe asked me.
Get better headphones, and we won't ask again.
Yeah, we're hoping you get your audio quality up better for next week.
Next week.
This is great.
Oh, it's great radio.
Next thing that you like about winter, you got what 2 more?
Oh,
the homeless being gone.
Yeah. So, yeah, ich liebe Skilaufen.
Why are you speaking German?
I love going skiing.
Why?
In German.
Do you only speak German while you're skiing?
Oh no! If I'm really drunk, it comes out.
Uh-oh. Sounds like an admission of guilt.
But no one ever understands that shit. So yeah, skiing's tight as
Sullivan,
shit.
I understand that shit.
Yeah, you took some. I know. Yeah, that's right.
I took more than some, Sullivan. I took 4 years. 4 years of that. And more importantly, I was German Club president, Sullivan. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Damn it.
to quote Ross Tracy, I was cool in high school.
Oh man.
Wait, let me offer 3 legitimate ones about winter. I got
Okay.
Hockey.
Okay, Derek, saving the pod.
hockey, pumpkin beer, and shit.
Very cool.
Leggings. Leggings. That's it.
Ooh,
I'm done.
legging season. Legging season.
Like
leggings.
leggings for you or leggings for women?
It partly
both.
Fine.
They're
do you like
unisex.
pumpkin beer because bitches get drunk and wear the leggings, or do you like pumpkin beer because you like pumpkin beer?
I
way too
think
far
that
with this.
it's really hard to fuck up a pumpkin beer, so there's a wider variety of good tasting pumpkin beers.
It's like fucking up a Coke. Can't do
Fair
it.
answer. Fair answer. You didn't. Yeah.
I understand
Chen
that.
tried to call
I do-
me. We might be able to get Chen on here for the last.
Yeah, try to
last
get Chen
moments
on
of
here.
this. All right.
I gotta bail,
Shit.
though.
From that.
It's a pleasure.
dude.
I gotta go
Derek,
play
thank
video
you
games.
for joining us. We'll do it again.
Derek, hold up.
Peace.
Yeah, that was Derek, Hay, everybody. Oh, he's still here. He hasn't gone yet.
What? Okay, I'm out. Whatever.
All right, see you, Derek.
That was always a winning call from someone. An award-winning caller.
Definitely award-winning caller. That was great. Good input from an outside member. Got to talk shit to me about my other league that's not going so great. Albert Chen has
Yeah, that's weird
viewed.
to
Albert
hear
Chen
about.
has viewed the link to join the podcast. If he doesn't join, that's completely on him.
He's at least. My last thing about winter is, NBA basketball eventually heats up. Right now, it's not that hot in the streets, but yeah.
I got a third and an honorable mention. But yeah, dude, NBA basketball season. This is when it starts going, man. This is when it's good.
Right now, it's bad, but it'll soon be
My
good.
third is it's Tim's season, baby. It's Tim's season.
Oh!
I got the Earth Keepers on. Hell yeah! And my honorable mention, Big Ten championship football is happening in less than a
Big Ten
month.
championship football is tight. We have 6 current confirmed members, 2 kind of in the in and outs, but
It's gonna be
or 5 confirmed.
Indianapolis will never be the same. Oh my God! Here he is.
God, he
Oh
is.
shit! Albert Chen, where have you been?
Chen,
all my
how
life?
raw are you?
Welcome to the
How much?
show.
How much shit was talked?
So much. We were trying to bait you into coming on, and it worked.
It works, dude. We baited
Really, we're
you.
just trying to
We did the
bait
bait
you.
and switch.
What have you been
No,
doing all night, my friend? God, that is a powerful tempering. Can we talk about that real quick? Is that a mood ring? Does it change color when you get upset? Was it going crazy today when you found out about Deshaun Watson?
Did Drake and Future were just talking big rings about that ring?
That must hurt when you hit somebody in the face with it.
It will. You'll find out. Ooh.
Do you take it off when you fish yourself?
Okay.
Sullivan. Good looks, dude. Dude, how's the trade? How's the trade market going tonight?
I don't know. Is Sullivan being for real? Is this happening, or is it just like he's tugging at my dick here?
What the fuck do you think?
I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
I told you what I need. I meant it.
Oh, really? Okay, we'll talk later, because I don't want these buds in your ear right now.
Sullivan, can you say that again? I couldn't hear you over the cotton gin.
Oh my god. Okay, next week I'll fucking be ready.
Next week, you'll have better headphones. Thank God. Let's give Chen. Let's do it, Chen. You can rant and say whatever you want about Deshaun Watson. 'Cause
You
we really
get
want
1
to hear
minute.
about you.
Seconds.
I don't have anything to say.
No, 1 minute. We'll give him a whole minute.
It sucks because he's a really good guy and donated his first game check to charity. Oh, fuck you, dude.
This is your minute, dude.
It's your time.
Dude,
I have the camera on you. It won't flip off to me. It's on you.
There's going to be so much bad karma for you laughing about this injury.
Oh, absolutely. That is 100% true. But I'm going to enjoy this while it's going on.
I think he's probably a better guy than Russell Wilson, who visits like kids in the hospital.
Sierra, though.
What?
So you don't care about your
Yeah.
fantasy team at all. This is an altruistic. We lost a good one today. They're still going to exist in society. They're just not going to play for my team.
It really sucks. Today, I felt paralyzed. I kept looking at everyone's rosters. I keep thinking about potential trades.
Paralyzed.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I tried to trade Kiesel like 3 times. It's no
You
good.
gotta
Yeah.
harness your inner Rain Man.
Yeah.
There's 200 picks on the ground.
John. Do the stats.
Right. And then Bookman's just offering really offensive / I mean, I'm just not gonna deal with him. It doesn't have anyone worth dealing for, anyways.
Chen, I know we're sore right now. I know our relationship's a little strained and everything's a little raw right now in your life. But I'm still willing to trade you, Chen. I want to let you know.
You're
still
enjoying way too much, and you think that you're just gonna win now.
Chen.
Basically.
This is
He does think that, Chen. You're right.
this is me reaching out. This is me reaching out to you, Chen. We can still trade.
Your level of smugness is like growing by the
Oh.
Chen, I have worked so hard to get my team to where it is. So
You
hard.
didn't do shit, dude.
Oh.
Basically, you're
Oh.
stuck.
Oh,
Okay, your
my
team's-
heart. You've offended my delicate sensibilities.
You stayed pat. You didn't do anything, and then your team is just like Mark Ingram, like Adrian Peterson got traded away. That's like not.
I exercised patience, and I think that's a virtue. So
If he
Suck on
sucks,
Quote the philosopher Trill Withers. Patience
I'm
is a
not
virtue.
here to
You
argue,
get-
Chen.
You getting Zeke was pretty good, I guess.
That's right. Thank
Chen,
you.
what do you feel about that trade? Like, do you think it's a fair trade?
I think that you could have gutted him for more, dude, because you had both of us trolling for that.
And I had Bookman
Talking to
trolling
Joe
too,
right
but
now?
Bookman wasn't
Could've gone
as
for more.
heavily interested.
And also, I'm just looking at your wide receivers right now, Joe, and I'm like, why
They're bad.
Why didn't you just snag a Keenan Allen who Pelham doesn't care about that much?
I wasn't about wide receivers for me, dude. I wasn't trying to get significantly better. If you believe that.
Makes no sense. You could have done both. I'm about to give Sullivan so much shit, probably.
Chen, am I glowing right now?
what?
Am I glowing? Am I glowing? So, this is because of my team's on fire, dude. That's because I'm fucking hot.
See,
Oh, hey, send Bookman an invite. Bookman wants to hop in on here.
All right,
this
all
is
right, all
a
right.
level.
Oh, jeez.
God damn it.
All right.
So, trades are going down.
Yeah, we're rushing at the deadline. This is probably the most active year we've had on trades. Pretty exciting
I've been
stuff.
more active in other years, like that I was behind. Like maybe I was 4-4 or 3-5. I made a lot more trades. I remember.
Sullivan, why are you in your laundry room? Like, for real.
I'm doing laundry.
Fair. That's probably the only acceptable thing you could be doing in your laundry room right now. Why you're choosing this moment to do it in time is another question entirely, but we'll worry about that later.
Are we opening like our trade requests here? Are we allowed to talk about that openly?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've been doing it all night.
Fucking talk to me, Chad. I've been dealing with your shit all night.
What?
Sullivan's full of rage right now.
You keep teasing me with like good players, and then you're like, ooh, but how about Fuller?
No, I didn't say that. That was you, bro. We'll get back to this later. No, dude.
Chen, you got a
I
little
don't wanna-
HD watermark on your iPhone screen there when it comes up. That's pretty neat. Lets everybody know we can see you better than ever. Coming at you live at 720p. Progressive scan. Here we got Adam Bookman.
Oh shit!
Okay, here he is.
This is the most.
Sullivan screaming.
Look
Oh!
at Albert in the mix too. Look at him.
You don't.
Yeah,
have
this is a
face.
big podcast.
Can we talk about how much better a Bookman's audio quality is than Sullivan's right now? Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Is it good?
It's coming at us from
Oh, it's-
2030, dude.
Beep boop, beep boop.
These fucking robots, man.
Can we talk about how the Bills are just getting absolutely destroyed?
Josh McCown's a cold-blooded savage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Ooh,
Joe.
Savant.
By the
Jump off
Jets?
the bandwagon,
Fuck.
Joe. You jump off.
Oh, no, I'm still on, dude.
Chen, are you interested in Tyrod? He's putting up 19 today. Even on a 14. Yeah, 19, dude.
Did he get a touchdown?
Because he just threw a 40-yard touchdown.
Rushing?
Andre
Deontay
Holmes.
Thompson.
I came this close to starting Kelvin Benjamin today. It was very close.
Oh, well, good thing he didn't because he was inactive.
Yeah, I got the update pretty late.
I got the update late as well. I said in other leagues.
That LaShawn McCoy 2 point. Keep in this though. Let's be honest.
Chen, that picture back there is adorable. I want to just say that.
That is cute.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's really nice, dude.
We were being serious. You're so angry.
Yeah, why are you
Get your finger
so
out of your nose, dude.
extremely defensive, dude?
Oh, dude, the Bills just got an onside kick. Dude, the Bills are trying to guard time this into more Tyrod Taylor points. I'm here for it.
Is that guy okay? No.
At least he's not At least he's not doing the Joe Flacco. He's just holding up a finger unconscious.
Taxi.
Do I get points
Check,
for onside
please.
kick recovery? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Oh, but they're offside, so they got to redo it.
He died for nothing.
Oh, he did though. Yeah.
Sullivan's got a visitor in his apartment, so he thinks he doesn't have to pay attention to the podcast.
He has nice
No,
video quality.
I thought you were
but-
talking to somebody. We were
No,
talking
visitor.
earlier about how Sullivan will just like leave a group of people to like have a 3-hour phone conversation on the side of the room. Has anybody else witnessed this?
Long before the podcast. But you're right. it
I would say that nobody was actually offsides there.
No, it doesn't look like it.
No,
to me
who's
either.
that? Who's that?
Oh, that
Fucking,
guy.
not quite.
Can
what,
we try and
57?
get sponsored by White Claw?
White Claw
Like
Brewing
seltzer?
at us on Twitter and things.
Yeah. Hit us on whatever the kid you use on the internet these days.
Yo,
Whenever you
gotta-
drink one, you smash it. And
I
go,
gotta
White Claw.
I got to wrap this
Coors Light.
in 2 minutes because I'm controlling the broadcast. I would keep it going, but I have to end it, or else we'll just keep going forever. It'll have like an 8-hour broadcast on my back wall until it just backs down.
That's
You be seeing this. Just,
You're right.
just
You're right.
wall.
It's paranormal activity, though. It'll be really creepy later.
Shit,
one last
dude.
thing. Did we talk about tricking Sullivan? I didn't catch it.
Oh. No, we didn't.
Sullivan tricked us by
You
telling us.
again. Cucked myself. Didn't matter.
You still
Wait, the
lost,
opposite.
regardless. Sullivan was going to lose.
You done
who
cucked
was it?
yourself,
Abdullah.
boy.
I should have played Abdullah.
It's the one time we were tricking Sullivan without him having sex for money.
I love to.
Sorry, Mrs. Sullivan, but your son's a juggalo.
Mother Mary knows
Hey,
me
don't call
better.
Mother Mary like that.
Loves me greatly.
Chen, what's your favorite thing about cold weather? You guys can each get one, and then we'll have to wrap this up. You don't get cold weather. You're like 100 degrees out there in LA right now. It'll probably be like that all winter before it burns in a wildfire.
Prius.
No, I like the winter clothes. I'll say. I don't really have anything special right now.
That's fair. I like it. Bookman?
I really don't
Florida.
have a winner. I don't have a winner either. So
Man, I definitely have winners up here, though. So that's why we did 3 and you guys got
yeah.
1. All right,
I
well,
like ice latte.
PSLs, man. Nothing wrong with that. It's yoga pants season. Derrick Hay had the best ones. He's just talking about beating off in yoga pants.
Leggings.
Legging season for me and them. It gets real fucking weird.
That's funny.
All right, so
Bookman
that's
said his laptop died. So good seeing you. Bookman.
see if can we get that last shot of him that's just frozen? No, it's gone. All right, well
Please.
that's week 6 of What's Your Fantasy. It kind of got out of control. We had a lot of special guests on the podcast. Next week we'll talk about some hardcore bass fisting with Tom Statewell. Hopefully he can get on and plug his social media ventures he's getting into.
Must consult the Instagram.
Yeah, so it's nice having you guys
All right.
around. Bye, everybody.